Afternoon, everybody. Welcome. This is Sir Willow. We're doing our monthly live stream in October. I've got park news, I've got travel news, I've got demolition and destruction, I've got mail, we've got all sorts of new stuff here, and I got my neighbor having to mow his lawn right now. Yep, it's going to be fun. So let's go for it. Well, I hope everybody is doing well today. I've got all sorts of new things that I am trying out. Uh, you can look behind me, you'll notice that it looks a whole lot different. My daughter, of course, got a full time job, moved out, opened up her bedroom, and hey, we've got a whole new set at a new studio. Got to move out of my dining room. My supporters and patrons, they all got the behind the scenes look. They've got the close up pictures and all of that. So if you're wanting to see it up close, you're either going to have to wait till my next couple videos where you get a closer look at that, or you have to go the other direction. But all sorts of things. You can see there is a little work to be done. I still got to bring some books and stuff over from the other office and fill in the bottom shelves. But it's definitely coming along. Very pleased with how it goes. We are doing some new software here. So, those of you who are watching, I'm actually streaming on both YouTube and Facebook, and I can do wonderful little things like this. I probably will at some point later, Fantasy Apprentice. And it's good to know that people are liking the comments. And then, of course, we also had lots of people talking about age. And then, hey, we've got them over on Facebook as well. So this is wonderful. All sorts of different things that we'll be trying out and playing along with during this. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm using a system called StreamYard, and actually got hooked up with this through the Talking Mickey project. So lots of experimenting still, lots of things to work on. The lighting is an experience as well. So definitely excited about that. And hello, Lycan over on Facebook. Good to have you. And yeah, so all sorts of new things here. So as we play with it, let me know too. Give me feedback on how the sound is. Because I'm actually using my microphone from my church office. This is my good mic, so hopefully it sounds even better. And we're going to be doing all sorts of recording and things here. I do have a couple other things. I still got to change out the curtains. And my lighting has been interesting because my daughter's old curtains here are these red things that just made everything red. It was like, so quite interesting. And Craig's over on Facebook now with this. So I do really enjoy being able to pop up things like that. And oh, hey, Fan, first timer on the chat. Awesome. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the live streams. Happy to have you with us. And Tom says it's good. Sounds good on YouTube. So that is awesome to know. Thank you so much for that feedback. So hoping that it continues to sound that way. So we do have some news coming up. Several different things out of the parks. Disney Genie, which has been the big talk as far as Disney goes. It's the replacement for Fast Pass. It's basically Disneyland's Max Pass being imported into Walt Disney World, and lots of people are not sure how this is going to go. It actually kicks off on the 19th. So 3 more days, and we will see how Disney Genie is going to work. And if they've actually... close enough to be slight reverb if they're both up. Oh, okay. Craig says that it's actually streaming good. Here, this is Craig's comment. But Disney Genie is going to kick off in 3 days. They're actually giving Disney or D23 members a free early preview. So we will get to find out here very quickly how well this is going to work. If they're going to do it like at Disneyland, in which case it's going to be a good thing for everybody, or if they're going to do capacity numbers like at Walt Disney World, in which case it's going to mess it all up. We will see. I'm hoping for the good numbers. I really am. But we'll know in a few days, and then I'll probably follow up with another video talking about how good it is or how bad it is or something. So let's see here. And then So that's kind of the big thing. Also, you may have heard that there was this little change over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This little guy, this is actually Primeval Whirl, and it is getting demolished. It's going bye bye. Yay! It was a fun ride. It just wasn't a Disney ride. This is WDWNT, and there's a lot more pictures there, so you can check them out later if you want. No word on what is replacing this at this point. They're not even moving it. It's just getting demolished. So quite interesting to see what's happening there, and we will see what ends up happening later on in the future. So that is being torn down. And then Silver Dollar City has actually made a couple announcements as well, which is, oh, and Arjun Hendrika, thank you for, let's see, let me pop this up here. Going live on a Saturday, making my evening. Greetings from the Netherlands. I got some news for you that you're going to want to hold on to. So awesome to have you with us. That's part of the reason I wanted to go on a Saturday afternoon, so my friends over in Europe could join us, because we got some news there. But I'll come back to that in just a second. Silver Dollar City's news, they have issued some interesting information about Christmas. They're bringing the whole thing back, but they're actually doing a whole new show called Home for Christmas. And the video has some previews. I don't want to play their video. Go check it out on the website. But it's a brand new show. And then they're updating Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this yet. They're redoing the soundtrack with a whole new musical score, and we loved the old one. So I'm really hoping that they don't mess it up. It's going to be very interesting, and hoping that it comes out well. There's certain songs that we loved in the show, but we will see. And I've got several people now. Tom coming up. Yes, put both up too. Exciting. Just saying hi on Facebook. So, and then Talking Mickey Project. The live stream looks awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback on that. But yeah, just but exciting because they're bringing everything back to Silver Dollar City. Last year, their Christmas festival was just kind of pared down, and it just wasn't the same. So really excited to have that coming back. And then we've got oh gosh, Josh was mentioning there's Christmas decorations showing up at Disney already. What? Disney never had the Christmas decorations early. That's just really weird. They always had waited in the past until November 1st. You'd have Halloween, and then it was an overnight transformation to Christmas. So they've got Christmas up already. Oh, staffing shortages, I guess, and having to do it early. I'm not sure what the deal is for that. That's quite interesting. Parco Odell wants to know, what are the protocols for Santa's visits? I don't know yet. Silver Dollar City has been doing their version of character meet and greet, so I'd imagine they're going to do basically like normal, that they're going to trust you to make the right choice on whether you've been vaccinated or not, or wear a mask or not. But that seems to be kind of what's happening. They've kind of gone back to normal on that. So Fantasy Apprentice YouTube stream is a little blurry. Part of that is my lighting and trying to play with it and get it right. I've got a window here and a window there and red curtains, and I've got a couple stage lights up. So you may be seeing it. It's slightly blown out, overexposed. I had to make a bunch of camera adjustments. So that's there. And hey, my mom is on. Hi, Ma. This is one of the advantages of being able to do Facebook. Lots of other people. But don't know about Santa yet. I imagine just be careful. Be smart. Be smart. Yeah, that's a challenge. Universal announced that they are closing Shrek the Ride for good. It's going bye-bye. That's okay. I like Shrek, but the ride at Universal Orlando is So they've also got a Mummy is going down for an extended rehab in January, and it won't show up again until late summer. So if you're going to Universal in the next month or two, go hit Mummy the Ride quickly because you're not going to be able to get it for the first half of the year. So be prepared for that, which I love Mummy, but it's overdue. It definitely needs some fixing up and things like that. Uh, Diz fan says Shrek was Disney's worst enemy. I'd say Harry Potter probably was, but so let's see. And then I think that's my basic theme park news. Big announcement for the channel. We have been, of course, as you know, planning big trips and stuff, and we've been watching various different things. Well, news has come out of Israel this last week and a half that they are going to open the borders, hopefully starting November 1st. Uh, and one of the conditions is if you have to have had a COVID vaccine shot within 6 months. Well, I've got my booster. I'm good to go. My wife is waiting on the Moderna booster to come up. So that is hopefully going to be happening. Hopefully gets approved this next week, and then she will be good to go. So we are looking at being ready to roll for Israel here. Departure day is November 20th. We've got a couple changes with the trip here. One, because of the date, my son was originally booked on a tour to Israel and staying with some friends at the same time. He was going to leave like 12 hours before us or something like that. Well, they made some changes to his schedule. They made some changes to his flights. And so he said, you know what? Let me redo that. And Joseph is actually going to be flying with us now to Israel. So he's accompanying all of us along the way, which is actually really cool. So my son's going to be there. And then to make it better, I mentioned to our friends in the Netherlands, I've got some news for you. When we fly out, we are going to be landing in Amsterdam at about 10:30 in the morning, and we are there until 8:30, almost 9 o'clock at night, which means we've got a long layover in Amsterdam. All three of us, me, my son, and my wife. So we are going to be heading out. We know we'll have plenty of time. We can take our luggage. We can check it into a storage thing. We're going out into Amsterdam. We want to take a canal boat cruise. And then I've been talking with a couple people who live there, who watch the channel, and we want to work on doing a meet and greet at one of the restaurants, or something like that there, so we can actually get everybody together that's there. I know I've got at least a couple dozen people who watch regularly in Amsterdam. Blah, blah, blah. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. There's also another reason I am really excited. My family history from my dad's mother's side is actually Dutch. My middle name is actually our Dutch name. So if you ever hear that, you'll go, what on earth is that language? It's actually the Dutch name. And they're from the southern part of Holland, but we do have family history in Amsterdam. So really excited to be able to get a glimpse of where some of the family roots are from. Excited about that. So look for us in Amsterdam on November 21st. I believe it is a Monday. So if you are in Amsterdam that day, November 21st, we fly out of Missouri on the 20th. So it will definitely be the 21st, and we are excited to be able to be there. Look for that, and I will get more dates and information up on the events page on Facebook. So definitely be watching that, especially if you were in Holland. Really excited to meet several people. I've got a couple of my patrons from there, and I have several people I've chatted with over the years. In fact, there's actually a few things on the shelf that are actually from viewers in Holland. And so in fact, if you look, let's see here, go the right way, right there, you can actually see a cart from Costa Rica, but what's on top of it is all chocolates and stuff from Holland. And I've got the shoes in there too, and a couple other things. So sent by viewers from Holland. So I am really, really excited about that. We fly back approximately December 30th, 31st. We are flying standby back. So if there's an open seat, we get to come home. But excited about that. and Arjun Hendricks, excited. Make sure you check out the Facebook page. But we've got several people that should be there. We are also waiting for news on Japan. My daughter is still planning to go to Japan for 6 months. Money's all raised. It's just waiting for Japan to open. We are hoping, fingers crossed, somewhere between March and May. And so when that eventually happens, the hope is to fly over to visit her at some point and, of course, hit Disney. That is definitely on the calendar. We are actually looking as well, March to April, with me and one of my other patrons going to get this. This is one of those, when are you going to? We're never going to do this. We're looking at Australia. We're looking seriously at Australia and trying to make it happen. So if COVID allows, we're hoping March or April to be in Australia for a week, head up to the Gold Coast, get the parks there. Super excited about that. So that is definitely coming back. Rocketman asks, would you ever want to go on Disney cruises? Absolutely. Do I want to pay $4,000 a person? We actually have never been on a cruise at all. We've been on the Disney cruise boat to film a commercial early in the morning, and we were getting off the boat as they were announcing, welcome to so-and-so. But we've never been on a cruise of any sort. We would love to go on a cruise someday. We've had times that we have looked at stuff and it just has not quite worked out, but someday. Josh asks, what are your thoughts about Disney meet and greets coming back? Universal's had them already. In fact, when I was at Universal Islands of Adventure, they were doing them. The way they do them is interesting. And I think Disney is going to be doing the same thing in that they're actually going to be having the characters behind a rope. And you can walk up to the rope, you can talk with them, you can interact, but no autograph books, no hugs, and no physical contact that way. Actually, I'm excited that they're going to have greets back at all. So under the circumstances, I think this is a great solution and a great way to let people start having those personal moments again, even if you don't get the super up close huggy touchy bit. So it's a step. It's a step, and we'll see if the others ever come back. We'll see what happens there, but I am very happy about that. How about Disney World's 50th? How about it? Lots of stuff going on with it. When I was down in Orlando a couple weeks ago, that week vacation where I disappeared, I was actually in the Orlando area, and we went over to Disney Springs, and I got some 50th pins, which are put away on my shelf. I can't dig them out right now. I'm obviously not going to get down there anytime soon, but Craig Collai was actually there on the 50th itself, and I hear Magic Kingdom was absolutely insane. But it was a place that I would have liked to have been, but at the same time, I didn't want to be there. So kind of an interesting thing. Let's see. Do I think this will affect PhotoPass for meet and greets? I don't know yet. My one concern, and I have not heard anything, was whether they were going to be putting in more PhotoPass boxes while things were out. And the automated boxes stink. So I'm hoping they didn't put more boxes in and they start bringing the photographers back. But I actually have not heard anything on that yet. And I need to ask my PhotoPass friends what's going on. They brought almost all of them back now. So, but it's one of those that I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's see. Joseph, those kinds of meet and greet things have already been at Disneyland Paris, so that's not news to me. That's awesome. And like I said, Universal was doing it and others. So I'm happy to see them back. So here. Craig is so lucky. Yes. Craig, cheapskate, Chapek, was watching Emperor's New Groove and no touchy. So Michael asks, did I go on the aqua cars at Disney Springs? No, budget, no money. So, and then Javier Schwartz, good afternoon in Pensacola. Enjoy the beaches. Beautiful beaches there. I have mail that has sat here for 2 months. I am way backed up on that. So I'm going to start attacking some of the mail while I keep answering some of your questions. Once I have dates actually for Australia, I will get those posted up. Once I have dates for Japan, I will get those posted up. I will be doing videos from Israel while we are there. We will be showing several different places around there. Hopefully, get a couple amusement parks and doing all sorts of stuff like that. So you'll have stuff on both of my channels from Israel. You'll have some things on here. I'll do my regular deals, but I'll also do some video tours. But then also on Burning Bush, I'll be doing a number of highlights and biblical stories and stuff like that. So that will definitely be a lot of fun. Let's see. Josh Ingram, would I ever go to Nintendo World once it comes to Universal? Is it an amusement park or a theme park? Yep. Yes, absolutely. I would love to go. What they're planning on doing with it sounds absolutely amazing. So it's going to be really, really cool, and I can't wait till they actually get it opened up. Let's see here. See if I can get this thing. First thing I've got is actually a package from the Gallaghers in New Jersey. So, and see if we can get this open. Oh, and I almost missed. Where'd it go? I'm going to get stuck behind on my chat questions. Have I seen the Muppets Haunted Mansion yet? Yes, I did. Oh my goodness. Let's just say that the writers finally remembered who the Muppets are and what they're supposed to be. And of course, there are a few things with Haunted Mansion. I like Haunted Mansion the ride, but there are a couple things that I'm like, meh. But I really enjoyed the Muppet special. They hit it out of the ballpark, got the humor right, got the Muppets right. That's what the Muppets are supposed to be. So yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Did I eat all the chocolate you guys got from Hershey? But of course. That was from Rocket Man, by the way. Let me see here. So I've got a few things in this box, including a card. Whoa, that's dropping stuff. Be careful. Okay, I caught it. Let's see. Sir Willow, been meaning to get this to you for some time, but life happened. Brochures are from our 2001 honeymoon, as well as Pennsylvania and Virginia trips. As I was going through stuff, I also found these, pre-photo pass cards I thought you'd enjoy. I think I said that right. The pin, I believe, was also available in New Jersey. Thanks for all you do. Peace, Sharon Gallagher. And thank you for the off-air note, too, Sharon. So let's see. That's kind of cute. Let's see if I can show these well. We've got a couple little crosses. It says, God is love. It's a little hard to see with the lighting there. They're foldable crosses. Let's see. And then there is, but they're magnet bookmarks, which I can use these. With God, all things are possible. And so there's one of each of those for us. And oh, these are cute. Check those out. That is wonderful. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Okay. Emma from Talking Mickey, you're going to be jealous. There you go. I actually have not gotten one of those before. That is amazing. And then let's see, we've got brochures. Oh, these are, oh, wow. Okay, when you said from your honeymoon, I didn't realize. We've got MGM Studios from 2001. Oh, with the maps, Magic Kingdom. I do not have the brochures and maps from this time. So this is absolutely fantastic. Epcot's Leave a Legacy when they were doing that. Transportation Guide Map. Oh, these are, ooh, Dutch. Okay, so Craig, here's the one park we missed in Pennsylvania, Dutch Wonderland. We've got several here. Okay, so I'm going to have to fan these out so I can show them all, because otherwise I'll be here forever. But we've got Strasburg, Hershey Park, Zoo America, Travel Facts in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Skyline Drive, the Natural Bridge with the zoo. So wonderful. Thank you so much. And there's actually still a little bag here. Okay, so I got one thing I'm realizing. I don't have my dining table to put stuff on as I open it. So I'm going to have to move a couple things. There we go. And then, oh, how cool. 12 months of magic. Thank you so much. And I have been going through my Disney pins because I was linked to a brand new site for pins and pin trading. And Pinderella, if remember Emily from Pinderella, I'd say that if you want to buy your pins online, she's the one to go to. She actually recommended this site to me. So let me pull this up real quick because it's a neat site. It's called Pin and Pop. And they actually will do pin trading, secure pin trading. You send your pins to them, and then they send it to the people you're trading with and verify it's real. And you get to put your pins in here. Free service, which is really nice. And then they do online events as well. But what I have been doing with this is I have actually been putting my pins in, and you can actually, I can send a link. I may do that later. But it'll show you all the pins I've got. And I'm like, barely started. I think I have a third of my pins in. But I've been working slowly on getting my pins input and other stuff. But pinandpop.com. So really impressed with them. And again, Emily over at Pinderella if you want to order pins. So let's see. Would I ever try to eat at Space 220? Sure, if somebody was going to budget for me. Oh, lots I would love to do if budget allows. So let's see here. Muppets Haunted Mansion was awesome. Just wish we would have lived without the ABC show. Yep. And the problem with the ABC show is they tried to make the Muppets not Muppets. They tried to make them people. That's why I said it was good to go back to Haunted Mansion because it's what the Muppets were. So yes, I am completely agreed with you there, Joseph. Let's see. Wish Muppets had used the dead center of the room line. Yeah, I was actually impressed with how many things they pulled directly from the ride into the show. And it's possible they had that and it got cut out. Don't know. But and then Parker Odell on Facebook links the site, which, yes, again, I think it's really cool. Oh, and then Rocketman asks, what do I think about Club Cool being back? Beverly! Hey, if you've never tried the Beverly, you got your chance again. Gotta go try the Beverly. Greatest drink ever. Let's see here. I've got one from Barry. This is also back in September. Or sorry, this is actually August. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Let me get the right opener here. Don't need to slice my hand open. But Pinderella is also on Facebook. She's got a live group. She does have a waiting list. So if you sign up to join Pinderella on Facebook, expect to wait. But she does have a website as well that you can order from, and that's also a great way to order pins. Let's see. Barry, here's another Doctor Who shirt for you. Can you find the missing doctor? Uh-oh, there's a missing doctor? Let's see. There we go. Let's see. So missing doctor. This will be fun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Get them right. Let's see. 5. Let's see. So I should get them right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10. So we're missing the War Doctor and we're missing the 13th Doctor. We've got 2 of them that aren't there. But otherwise, awesome shirt. Thank you, Barry. Yes. Oh, there's a part of something I didn't think about with that Dream Amusement Park, a Doctor Who section. He means the War Doctor. Didn't I say the War Doctor? So, thought I said the War Doctor. Okay, Joseph, what did I say if I didn't say the War Doctor? I said I'm going to throw things off my pile. I scared the cat who's laying over on the floor here. That's kind of funny. All right, couple cards here, and then I got more packages and other things. This is from Barry. That is a neat looking card. Let's see. On its 20. So again, I told you I'm behind. On its 20th anniversary, don't forget 9/11. And I hope you saw the video that I did for that. Let's see. Lines. Okay. Lines of Club Cool were crazy 2 weeks ago. Hope to get some Beverly in late May or early June, as well as Space 220. And yes, late May and early June. I guess I could talk about that as well because Israel is confirmed. So is May and June. So we are going to be flying down to Florida on May 28th. We will be at Busch Gardens for a couple of days, the Sunday and Monday. So we will have a get together at Busch Gardens. I might do it May 28th in the evening. Otherwise, we'll do it on the Monday, the 29th. And then we'll be over at Disney World for 4 days that week as well. So I'm going to finally get Rise of the Resistance, maybe, if it doesn't break. But yes, very excited about that. And let's see, Craig, as well, Space 220. If you, oh, don't tempt me that way, Craig. Oh man. Okay, we will see. God shines through you. Oh, this is nice. This is from, okay. Pastor Appreciation Day is coming up. You're appreciated for your authentic faith, your encouraging words, your heart to serve, and your love for people. Hope you're blessed knowing that God's using you to change the world one life at a time. Thank you so much, Barry. I don't want to go too much into it, but if you watch my Burning Bush channel, you've seen the video where I talked a little bit about some of the struggles the church is going through, and it is struggling a bit. So that is an encouragement. Let's see. Wasn't the Beverly available at the Coke store at Disney Springs? Sometimes. When I was there last, no, it wasn't. So last couple times it wasn't for some weird reason. But yes, it is sometimes. Let's see. Still like the current female doctor. I do too. I think she's got a lousy scripts. Same thing Peter Capaldi had. I am excited that they are bringing back Russell Davies to run the show. And so hopefully it'll bring back some quality writing. I think that's been the biggest issue it's had lately. So, and Javier, indoor character meet and greets are returning. I take it, Javier, that you missed our bulletin on that, or our discussion. We talked about at the beginning. Yes, they're not going to be the same. They will have a rope between you and the character. So you will have to stay on the other side of the rope. So no physical contact, no autographs. But yes, they will be back. Let's see. Feldhammer, I think I might be at Walt Disney World in May. Can we meet up for a kosher meal? Hey, you know what, Jeremy? I don't think we have to wait till May. Those of you who don't know, Jeremy is in Israel. I'm going to be there in a month. Wow, is it a month? Month and a half. So we can see you in Israel when we're there, end of November or December sometime. So, hey, how about that? And then, yes, if you're there in May, if the schedules allow, absolutely. Depends upon, well, we'll be at Walt Disney World June. So we'll actually technically be the first week of June that we'll be there. So Dutch Wonderland. Looks like they have a kitty whip. So okay, here's, I guess, sort of my commercial break. One of the other things I just opened up is this wonderful stuff, Viter Energy. You might remember my return to when we took the family down to Animal Kingdom. We had these wonderful things called Viter Mints. They were mints with B12 and also caffeine in them. And we were running short of sleep, and those things got us through Animal Kingdom. They were amazing. Well, Viter now has gum. So they sent me a free sample here, and so I'm going to be saving this up for Israel, in particular Amsterdam, because we got a red eye, and then it's like 15 hours of travel, and then we're hopping around to Amsterdam all day, and then we get another flight. So I'm saving this for that to help keep me going. But Viter Energy, thank you so much, and I will get a link to their stuff in the description later on. But they have been great. They're a wonderful product, especially if you need caffeine. Let's see here. Grab the things that fell over. And let's see. And Hunter, hope to be able to meet you during your Disney trip while you're in Disney College program. I do too. Very much. And Mark, Israel trip is a go. Yay! Oh, trust me, you have no idea how happy. Well, you might have an idea how happy and excited we were to find out it's a go. Yep. So, Craig, I didn't notice a paid promotion. It's not really a paid promotion. It's just here's a free sample. So, so yes, I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just getting free samples. And speaking of Craig, I do have a couple things here from him. This was supposed to be the September bit, and brooms are for amateurs. Ha! Take that, Potter fans. I like that one. That's cool. It's showing a blue on the stream, but it's a purple. So, Fantasy Apprentice, have you been to Norway? No, I have never been to Norway. In fact, outside of France, I haven't been to Europe at all. So excited. And my dog is barking at something. Ginger! Who knows? So, and not sure when I'll get to Norway. It's on the list of places I would love to go to, but don't know when it'll happen. I've been to Norway at the World Showcase. Let's see. With meet and greets coming back, will Sir Willow have flashbacks of colored dots on your hands from Stitch? Well, again, no physical contact, no autographs, so not this time. I do miss that, though. I really do. I'm trying to figure out which of these to open up next. I've got one more here from Gallagher. But let's see if I can get it open. But yes, Israel is coming up. What's going to be really neat with Israel is having my son with us for the first couple weeks of it. I think he's actually going to be there 12 days or something like that. I can't wait to share some of Holland and Israel with him. So that will be cool. And, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sir Willow found this in with some stuff I was weeding through. Okay, let me see if I can get this off here. Very gentle. And you'll see why in just a second. Let's see. Thought it would be more at home in your collection. Thanks for all you do. This is so cool. It is a 1998 travel magazine from Walt Disney World Vacations with the opening of, opening of Animal Kingdom. Let me see if I can show this a little bit. And all the resorts that you can stay at the time, the downtown Disney area. And wow, this is very cool. Hey, look, the Contemporary Resort without a tower. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much, Sharon, for thinking of me. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be flipping through here in a little bit. So, let's see. James, why not bring Ginger in? I think we'd all love to see her. She's at the other end of the house. And if you want to sit there and stare at a chair for several minutes, and then she'll just go blah and run away. So that's why. I do actually have one of the cats here. We'll see if she comes up or not. But Craig, glad you like the Who shirt. Of course I'm going to like the Who shirt. Let's see. Disney villains I've met. Jafar, Maleficent, Frollo, Captain Hook, Queen of Hearts, Prince John, Brer Fox. I still think Cinderella Stepsisters were among my favorites. Cruella was amazing. So yes, the villains are just fun to work with. Gaston, I didn't get to work with him, but oh my goodness, is he fun to watch? Is he fun to watch? So here's another one from Craig. And my daughter may be jealous of this one. Uh-oh. Let's see. You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself. I've had lots of people say that about me. So that's a very cool one. Like I said, my daughter will be jealous of that just because she loves Cheshire. But yeah, it's going to be very cool to have Joseph with us those first couple weeks. We're now working on itinerary. Now that we know we're going to go, now we're working on the itinerary. We're working on a place to stay. I think we might have a place secured. Keep in mind, Israel's expensive, but we may have a place that's going to charge us $65 a night, which for 6 weeks, that will work. So excited about that. And it's not in Jerusalem. It's outside a little bit, but it's close to transportation that'll get us there and back and give us opportunities. Joseph will actually be staying with some friends. So he's got his place all secured, and we'll be able to get out and see and do several things together. So I am so excited to have him going with us. So Craig. Poor princess. I suppose she could hijack it for use as a dress. Nope, she's just gonna have to live without it. So let's see. So this is from Kathleen and Leah in Canada. It says, Happy Halloween, which is coming up in a few days. Wishing you a Halloween filled with good old-fashioned fun. From Kathleen and Leah. Thank you so much. Kind of a neat card. My daughter loved the cat. Favorite places to eat in Branson. This is from Mark. Now, keep in mind, we tend to eat cheap because of budgets. So we may not be the best people to ask on that. But I have to think about that. Like I said, the first things that come to mind tend to be fast foodish. A lot of people like Mel's Hard Luck Diner. I've eaten there a couple times. It's fun. It's noisy. It's burgers and sandwiches. So it's neat for the atmosphere. I do love Dolly Stampede. Just love the whole show and dinner and everything. That's great. Trying to think of places that aren't chains that are there. There's a couple good buffets, but Craig actually mentions, I recommend non-chain places that sell shirts. He ate at Mel's Hard Luck with us. So you can kind of get an idea there. It was good. It was fun. It was loud. I'll have to think about some of the others. So Mark, Cece's when Margaret doesn't get garlic. Oh, they told her they had some non-garlic stuff. It didn't go well. Javier, did you ever get to work with the cast members who are friends with Goofy? I got to work with lots of friends of Goofy and Goofy quite a bit. So yes, if you go back to some of my old videos, I do talk about working with Goofy, including when he got fascinated by Spider-Man and tried to climb the wall. It was quite fun. Joseph, when you went to Disneyland Paris, did you eat at Annette's Diner? No, we didn't. The one thing that we ran into with Disneyland Paris is a lot of the places were closed when we were there. So there were a number of places we didn't get to eat at. And I don't remember where Annette's Diner is offhand. I don't remember it. So, but no, I know I didn't get to eat there. Do I have any advice on the cold? Super cold Norway. Bundle up, stay inside. I like cold. Although the cold I like isn't as cold as Norway. So it's a little different there. But yeah, bundle up and stay inside is what I would say. Let's see. This is another one from Barry. I got lots of shirts on this one. This is Sir Willow. Hi. Here's another Doctor Who. I got 3 Doctor Who shirts. Ooh, in all different colors. Because this one's light blue. And there we go. Trust me. I'm the Doctor. I like that. Something tells me people won't trust me, though. So, but let's see. Joseph. Annette Diner's in Disney Village, one of the first restaurants. Oh, no. Okay, now I know which one you're talking about. No, we did not. It was funny. The restaurants inside Disney Paris were closed, but the ones at Disney Village were just swamped with people. We ate at Five Guys several times because budget, and McDonald's a couple times. Yeah, we did eat. We did the Buffalo Bill show. We did eat at the one sandwich place, which I thought was amazing. It had barbecue ribs and stuff. And I think that's the only ones we ate at Disney Springs. So we didn't make it into Annette's Diner. So let's see here. And I got one other box. And I think that's all of it. So Craig, trust? Well, you should not. You were probably Goofy even before working with him. I have never been Goofy. Weird, strange, unusual. But the big tall hat, it just doesn't fit me. And my nose isn't that big. But anyways, let me know what you think about the new streaming stuff. Like I said, I like how a lot of it sets up. Do you like me being able to pop up the different comments and questions, especially those who watch my streams later. I think it will help them. They won't have to see the chat so much. Um, but it does allow me to do other things. So you have a big here, Craig. So you have a big head. Yeah. Okay. So here's the story. I physically do have a large head. I have a hard time finding hats that fit sometimes. So my son actually calls me up. 3 weeks ago, he had been out buying a hat or something and trying to find one. He couldn't find one, and he sends me a message. Thanks for giving me your stupid big head. Helps if I don't whack the microphone. But yes, I really do. So, Mark, love the new setup. Awesome. And Craig, think the super duper streamer software is good. I'm happy it's working out. I like what it does so far, and it's just getting the camera balanced a little bit. But yeah, definitely liking what it does. You know what? I have not had yet. We've gone 50 minutes or 45 minutes. Nobody's asked a favorite question, which means I can't do this. I actually have prepackaged things or this. You can see where I'm coming up next at Facebook. So I've got little banners and stuff that I can pop up automatically and just throw up there, and fun little things like that. So I got some definite extras in here. The other thing too, Talking Mickey Project says, love the new stream setup. There is something else that they just did on one of theirs that I'm looking at doing. There is a way with this where you can actually pull all the comments together, and if people tag a certain deal, you can then pull out a winner, and you can actually run an online contest during a live stream. And so I'm actually looking forward to being able to stop whacking my microphone. Hopefully that's not transmitting. But I am looking forward next stream that I will have some sort of contest. And we'll be able to actually do it live from the chat. You would type in a comment in a certain way, like at Sir Willow is goofy. And then anybody who typed that comment out, it would enter you into the deal, and I'd be able to pick out one winner. So that would be something to look at next time. And actually, I'll have to do next time just before we go to Israel. Whew, that'll be fun to do. So, we'll be looking at that. And then it's going to be something that I can do this in Israel with no problem. And I'm not having to take along and stress. My laptop has a hard time with overworking it, so I won't have to stress the laptop to do things. I can run this off the laptop easy. So it'll be a lot of fun to be able to do stuff like that. So yeah, really excited about the possibilities with this, and I can record videos on it as well. So instead of having to record on a camera or a phone, it allowed me to travel a little bit lighter with Israel. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. And then Tom says, nice, just make the next live stream after October 29th, the day I'm retiring from my job. Absolutely. And what I'm looking at, let's see, my phone's around here somewhere. If we're flying out on the Saturday the 20th, I will probably do it the Saturday before. So we're looking November 13th for the next live stream. So we can plan that. And yes, Tom, congratulations on retirement. I've got a little ways to get there still. I got one more box. This is from Craig. We were talking about Craig having been down there on the 50th. So I'm a little nervous about this. Says, let's see. Hi, George. Or would Sir Willow count since it doesn't have the P title? Let's see. As usual, I have an eclectic mix here from several recent trips. Hope you, and in some cases, the fam, enjoy it. It will also be interesting to see if you can read my chicken scratch. I hear you sing, though, so it seems fair to challenge you. Yes, Craig, I can actually read it. I'll likely type my next letter as a as an out of mercy. Plus, it's easier to edit. Craig, I didn't need to know how any spelling or other errors are present. I could totally do that, but yes, Craig, I can read it. My mother was a secretary at a middle school, and she often let me read the excuse notes, and so I had to learn how to read Bad Chicken Scratch. but thank you. Yeah, several trips here, so this should be fun. Okay, so we have a Disney bag. We have a brown green bag. Let's see what I can pull out here. We got a green bag. This one will be for the wife. Brewed cocoa. Oh, she will like that. Oh, wait. What? What will she just walks in the door? This is from Craig.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Never can get enough. Appreciate everything.
You can always get enough coffee.
No.
There is more than enough coffee in the world.
No.
Wait, don't leave. She's got more.
What flavor? Let's see. We got Venezuela, medium, super, Ecuador. It's like traveling in the world.
Like I said, I'm trying to pull all this stuff out here. Wow. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, wait. Nope. We got lots of peanuts. Okay, I think that's it for now for you. There may be something else. I'll see. Okay. Let's see. All right, I buried my mouse, so this is going to be interesting to... Sorry about that, everybody. I hit the wrong button on my mouse and it went back. Oops. So, yeah. That's the one thing. Okay, I will need to get a little side table to get everything set up with. So, yeah, oops. That's exactly what it was. It's an oops. Okay, so let me start opening up some of these things here.
Oh, and George, I'm wearing your shirt. I'm wearing your promo shirt.
And yes, Margaret's wearing my merchandise.
I didn't realize I was.
Merch is good. So yes, new setup is definitely a learning experience. And like I said, I spent probably an hour and a half fooling with lighting and lights and everything because I was either really, really red or I finally got the red counter and then I was really blue and I'm going, ugh. So, oh my. Okay, so first blue Disney bag. This one. And for now, we're just going to toss bags on the floor. But it's got things I'm dropping. It's got pins. Let's see. Didn't drop a pin, though. I actually dropped my pocket knife. That's okay. All right. Somewhere in here, there's an opening. Aha! We has found it. Pins. I've been adding pins to my collection all day, so actually the last few days. We've got, these are from the 50th. Oh, that's a pretty pin. Very nice. Thank you, Craig. And, ooh, the Food and Wine Festival pin for this year. Pass holder pin even. Ooh. That's because Craig is a very special person. A very generous person. That one's kind of neat. And, oh, yes. Ones that you can only get if you're a pass holder. Thank you, Craig. And then the limited release. Those are amazing. Amazing. Curious if they overlap my Disney Spring shopping. No. Nope. None of those are ones I got. They are all unique. So thank you. Good shopping on that. Let's see here. We have a Zip Rock. It says Zip Rock on it, and it's a rock. This is, let's see, Crazy Horse Storytellers. Oh, that's kind of cool. It is a blast fragment from the mountain carving now in progress in the Black Hills of South Dakota. And that is what the rock is. So that is very cool. And then there's actually a color code on the back of it. Very, very cool. Thank you. I'll show. That's going to be one I'll show to my son later, and he'll be jealous. Joseph, I got a rock. Okay. My wife hates this story, but years ago for my son's birthday, she had gone up to the store. She was trying to find an inexpensive present for him. And she found these pre-wrapped presents, about fist size, wrapped in cellophane and all tied together and looked real pretty. And they were only like $1. And she's like, this is awesome. Buy him a little thing, candy. It's all prepackaged and wrapped and everything. And she brings it home for his birthday, gives it to him all excited. And he opens it up and it's a ball of concrete. It was a balloon weight. And the joke has been, so what'd you get for your birthday? I got a rock. All right, so we have a deal here for Princess Swallow. That'll be for Amber. Craig, let me know if you want me to show that off now. Boy, I got all sorts of brochures here. Let's see. We have Holiday World, which Holiday World is amazing. I'm overdue for another visit there. Let's see. We have another Disney bag. And oh, yes, more things I didn't get. The 50th magnet. They didn't have that at Disney Springs when I was there. At least not that I saw. Very, very cool. And then those. Don't put these on your cars. Wherever you live, people steal pass holder magnets. And then pass holder food and wine. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Okay, so the poster that Craig was talking about. Let's see if I can get this out here. And let's see. There's a couple notes in this thing that were on the bottom. Let's see. So we've got, this is, oh, wow. Commemorative Guide Map. I told you he was there on the 50th. So they actually had a special map just for the 50th. Ooh. And I mean, it's all trimmed out, foiled up, looking pretty. Wow. 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 And then the poster, which I'll probably frame that one once we can. So yeah, very pretty. Let's see. Craig says, let's see. Sure, if I want for Princess. Okay, so let me show you what's in the Princess thing. And then Hunter, we got 4 stolen off the back of our car at Disney Springs. Yep, isn't it sad? Don't put your pass holder magnets on cars. And okay, I'm trying to figure out how to show them. This is actually really cute. They're earrings, and I don't know if you can see it. They're little black cats. That's really neat. Yes, Amber will definitely like that. Oh. And let me close that up again. And then I have 2 bags and 4 envelopes from various trips. So let me get the bags first. Actually, no. Let me save the bags. Okay, so this is August 2021. By the way, if you haven't noticed, Craig travels just a little bit. And there are the Disney maps from that trip, along with the food and wine brochure. This is filling out my collection so well. Thank you. Let's see. Sad thing, I'll probably never be a pass holder again. Hunter, do one thing. Call Disney, because I have heard them in cases where people have had their pass holder magnets stolen, and they have actually replaced them if they had extras. So definitely give them a call and see if they can do something about that. Michael, the earrings are the cat's meow. That's awesome. So let's see, September 29th of 2001. We've got more maps and brochures. And just stacking them here on the side to make sure I get them in date order when I file them. Let's see. Indiana, July of 2021. Oh, yeah. So we've got Indiana Caverns. And here, turn around this way. Merrimack. Hey, that's actually in Missouri. And you know what? I did a video on this one. It's a neat cavern. You can actually, it's huge. Marengo, the Ohio, Blue Springs. So lots of caves and caverns. Very cool. Let's see. Squire Boone Canyons. Very cool. Let's see. What makes the magnets so special? Because they're Disney and because they're pass holders, the only way that you can get certain magnets, like that one, is they're only given to pass holders at specific times. And so if you're not a pass holder, you don't get one. You can't buy it. And so, people put them on their cars and then other people rip them off. In fact, it's one of the reasons Disney quit making antenna balls, because people would steal them. And making sure I'm not dropping anything. Let's see. Going to do some work for tonight. Thanks for your great live stream. You are very welcome. By the way, again, I can see we've got 40 people on right now. Go check out Talking Mickey Project and subscribe. She really wants to hit 300 subscribers. I'd like to see her hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month or before the end of the year. Go subscribe to her channel. Bump up her numbers. She needs it. She deserves it. She does amazing interviews. So, let's see. Craig's got all sorts of stuff here. We got the Sioux Falls Sunfish and looking for a killer night with the Dining Detective. Oh, hey, we've got more wall drug. I was actually going through some stuff and I had several of these from North Dakota, from Drew. So we got, or South Dakota. Yeah, so more wall drug. I do actually have a whole folder with them now. Mount Rushmore, that would be cool. And also, let's see, Black Hills, all sorts of stuff in here. And I'll kind of fan them out because there's so many. And I realized I'm already over an hour. So thank you. I'll have fun going through those. And then, let's see, we got the 2 bags. So let me get these real quick. Yeah, she's brave enough to interview me after she interviewed so many people much more important. Oh, yeah, my mom, let's see. I gave you my Disney antenna ball. And actually, that one, let's see. I believe it's up on the shelf somewhere. I brought it home. It's somewhere up there. It's stitched in the devil disguise. I'll have to look. I know in redoing everything, I had it. So, yes. Ooh. I Heart Blossom, the Cleveland Orchestra. I like to see the Cleveland Orchestra. And then one more bag here with tissue. Oh. Oh my. Okay. More fun stuff. We've got a nice magnet. That's very cool. That's what the rock is from, by the way. Is that carving? Let's see. Custer State Park. That's a pretty magnet. And one more pin there. There we go. Mount Rushmore. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And yes, Emma, she interviewed him live for our 1-year anniversary. She was very brave to take me on live because you never know where I'm going to go. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun with Emma. It was great fun to meet her in San Antonio. I really hope to get back there again and go ride coasters with her at Six Flags. That part didn't happen this time because of various things, but so yeah, we had a lot of fun with it, and she's got some fantastic people. So I can't push her enough. Go check her out. So, but yes, let's see. So I'm kind of looking over my stuff here as we run slightly over time. Israel, we will be in Amsterdam, November 21st. And I will get that posted up on the events page on Facebook here pretty quick. And then Israel from November 22nd through December 30th. So we will be there for the American Thanksgiving. They don't have that Israel. We will be there for Hanukkah. We will be there for Christmas. So that will be a lot of fun. It's going to be a definite interesting view. Australia coming up in the spring, Japan hopefully at some point next year, and who knows what else. Disney and Busch Gardens May and June. So I think that's all those coming up. Let's see. Michael, talking Sir Willow interview and Talking Mickey Project was so good. Thank you, Michael. It was a ton of fun. They are a great interview. And yes, it'd be such a great trip. Absolutely. Craig, you're welcome. Unfortunately, my next trip, other than visiting family, isn't until February. Yeah, winter kind of tends to put a damper on traveling for some weird reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, for waiting on the mail. Again, November 13th should be the next one. I will get that confirmed and set up later. But looks like we're all good. You're going to see this set popping up in the next series of videos. Trying to get my videos for next week done because I will actually be in Branson Monday through Wednesday for a few things. So we might even get a pop-up video from something I do there. I'm looking at a couple options, and we will see what else comes up. But very excited. Like a little fine-tuning still to do on my setup. Trying to make sure I got a place to put all this stuff so my mic doesn't keep getting banged. So that's something to get used to. I mean, I could prop the microphone up more, but I don't know. The look of it in the way is kind of weird for me, but that's something I can get used to as well. So I think that's everything. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hope you had fun. I know I had fun. And we will be seeing you around on the channel. Let me know what you like. Don't forget to check in with me and check the Facebook page too. Thanks so much for watching. God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to know about contact information, fan pages, merchandise, and more, please be sure to check the description below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to know when I have new ones, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button right up there. And if you want to see another one of my videos, well, I've got a great one for you right here. And a huge thank you to these wonderful people here who support me on Patreon and with YouTube memberships. They get behind the scenes information, special perks, and more. If you'd like to know more about that, well, make sure you check that button right there. Thank you so much.